God didn't call you to spam your friends for $200 a month. If you're in network marketing and you're waking up every morning wondering who else you can message, whose DMs you haven't slid into yet, or which Facebook group you can drop your link in without getting banned, I need you to hear this. God didn't call you to spam your friends for $200 a month. He called you to build. Let me tell you how I know. I spent years doing exactly what you're doing right now. I was the person copying and pasting the same script to every single person on my contact list. I was the one posting those cryptic, "I'm so grateful for this opportunity" posts, hoping someone would ask me what I was doing. And you know what? I burned through my warm market. I, bur- I, bur- I burned through my warm market, damaged relationships, and had nothing to show for it except exhaustion and embarrassment. But here's what changed everything. I stopped chasing people and started attracting the right people. I went from manually prospecting 50 people a week to having an automated system that brought me leads while I slept. And now, I help other kingdom-minded entrepreneurs do the same thing through something I call the 2K Profit Launch System. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly why the old way of network marketing is killing your business, your reputation, and quite frankly, your faith. And more importantly, I'm going to show you the 3 shifts you need to make right now if you want to build a business that honors God, attracts qualified leads, and actually generates consistent income. Because here's the truth. Most people, most people won't, here's the truth most people won't tell you. The reason you're struggling isn't because you're not working hard enough. It's because you're using a broken system. You're out here doing what your upline told you to do. Make a list of 100 people. Reach out to everyone you know. Host home parties. Post on social media. And just be consistent. But nobody's responding. Your friends are ignoring your messages. Your family thinks you're in a pyramid scheme. And meanwhile, you're watching other people in your company hit rank advances while you're still trying to get your first customer. Here's what makes this different from every other how to build your network marketing business video you've ever watched. I'm not going to tell you to just post more content or be more authentic or build your personal brand. That's surface level advice that doesn't solve the real problem. What I'm going to show you is a system that separates the top 3% of earners from everyone else. The people making real money in this industry aren't doing what you're doing. They're not chasing, they're not spamming, they're attracting, and they're doing it through automation, strategic positioning, and multiple income streams. So if you're ready to stop feeling like a desperate door-to-door salesperson and start building a business that actually works, let's dive in. The real reason you're running out of leads and how the top earners never do. Okay, so let's talk about the elephant in the room. You're running out of people to talk to. And it's not because you're not working hard. It's because the traditional network marketing model is built on a finite resource, your warm market. Think about it. Your upline told you to make a list of everyone you know. Friends, family, coworkers, that guy you went to high school with, your dentist, your kid's soccer coach. You reached out to all of them. Some said no. Some ghosted you. Maybe a few said yes, but never did anything. And now what? You're stuck because the model you were taught depends on you being the bottleneck. You have to manually reach out. You have to manually follow up. You have to manually chase people down. But here's what the top earners figured out a long time ago. They don't rely on their warm market. They rely on cold traffic. They've built systems, funnels, leads, email sequences that bring them new leads every single day. Leads who don't know them. Leads who are actively looking for what they're offering. And here's the kicker. Those leads are better than your warm market because they're pre-qualified. They're interested. They opted in. They want what you have. So while you're out here begging your cousin to just try the product, the top earners are waking up to new leads in their inbox who are already halfway sold. That's the difference. Now, you might be thinking, okay, Jeannie, but I don't know how to do any of that. I don't know how to build a funnel. I don't know how to run ads. I don't know how to write emails. And that's exactly what I'm going to break down for you. But before I do, let me ask you this. What if I told you that you could build this entire system in less than a week, even if you've never done it before? Hold that thought, because in the next section I'm going to show you exactly how to set this up. And I'm even going to give you a free resource that walks you through the entire process step by step. But first, there's something else you need to understand. Why most network marketers are leaving money on the table and how to fix it. Alright, here's where most people mess up. Let's say you finally figure out how to generate leads. You build a landing page, you drive some traffic, you start getting people on your email list. Great, but here's the problem. You're only monetizing one way. You're only promoting your primary business. So if someone doesn't join your MLM, you make nothing. Zero. All that effort, all that time, all that money you spent driving traffic, all of that wasted. And let me tell you, in network marketing, most people don't join on the first exposure. In fact, most people don't join at all. So if you're only giving them one option, join my business or nothing, you're leaving massive amounts of money on the table. Here's what the smart marketers do. They stack multiple income streams into the same funnel. So when someone opts into their lead magnet, they're not just getting pitched one opportunity. They're being introduced to a system that monetizes at multiple levels. Maybe they don't join your primary business, but they buy a $7 ebook, or they sign up for a $27 a month software tool, or they join a low ticket affiliate offer. Suddenly, you're making money from people who would have been a no in a traditional model. And here's the beautiful part. Every single one of those people is still on your email list. So you're building a relationship with them. You're nurturing them. And when they're finally ready to take the next step, you're the first person they think of. That's how you build a real business. Not by chasing, not by begging, but by serving people at every level and giving them multiple ways to say yes. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, okay, Ginny, this makes sense, but I have no idea how to actually set this up, I've got you covered. I created a free resource called 2K in 30 Days Reverse Engineered Action Plan. It's a 30-day email action plan and walks you through exactly how to build a system from scratch, step by step, day by day. You will get the exact funnel structure, the email sequences, the traffic methods, everything you need to go from zero to generating consistent leads and income in the next 30 days. You can grab it for free in the description below. It's the second link in the description below. Don't skip this, because what I'm about to share next is going to tie everything together. But if you don't have the system in place, it won't matter. So go grab that action plan. I'll wait. Got it? Good. Now let me show you the third shift that changes everything. The faith-guided framework, what I call the faith-guided framework that separates builders from beggars. Okay, here's the part that most business coaches won't tell you, because they don't operate from the same foundation you and I do. Building a business in the kingdom is different. It's not just about tactics. It's not just about funnels and follow-up sequences and traffic sources. It's about alignment. See, here's what I've learned after years of doing this both the wrong way and the right way. When you build your business on faith, you stop operating from lack and start operating from overflow. Let me explain. The reason you're out here chasing people is because you're operating from a scarcity mindset. You're thinking, I need to close this person. I need to hit this rank. I need to make this much money this month or I'm a failure. That's fear. That's desperation. And people can feel that. But when you build your business on faith, when you trust that God has already provided everything you need, when you understand that your identity isn't tied to your income or your rank or how many people said yes this week, everything changes. You stop chasing. You start attracting. Because you're no longer coming from a place of need. You're coming from a place of purpose, a place of abundance, a place of divine alignment. And people are drawn to that. They don't want to be sold. They want to be led. They want someone who's confident, grounded, and walking in their calling. That's what you are. God didn't call you to spam your friends for $200 a month. He called you to build something bigger, something that honors Him, something that creates freedom, not just for you, but for everyone you serve. And the way you do that is by combining faith with strategy. You pray, you plan, you execute, you automate, you serve, you build. Let me repeat that. You pray, you plan, you execute, you automate, you serve, you build. That's the framework. Faith guided action, spirit led systems, kingdom minded business. And when you operate from that place, everything else falls into line. The leads come, the sales come, the freedom comes. Not because you hustled harder, but because you align deeper. That's the difference between builders and beggars. Beggars chase, builders attract. Beggars depend on their warm market. Builders create systems. Beggars operate from fear. Builders operate from faith. So the question is, which one are you going to be? Alright, let's bring this home. At the beginning of this video, I told you I was going to show you why the old way of network marketing is killing your business and the 3 shifts you need to make if you want to build something that actually works. Here's what we covered. Shift number 1. Stop relying on your warm market and start building systems that bring you cold traffic and qualified leads every single day. Shift number 2. Stop leaving money on the table by only promoting one opportunity. Start multiple income streams so you monetize every lead, even the ones who say no to your primary business. Shift number 3. Stop operating from fear and lack. Build your business on faith, alignment, and kingdom principles and watch everything shift. If you apply these 3 things, you'll never run out of leads again. You'll never feel desperate again, and you'll finally build the business God called you to build. Now, if you haven't already, go grab that free action plan I mentioned earlier, the 2K in 30 days reverse engineered action plan. It's linked in the description. Remember, it's the second link in the description below. It's going to walk you through exactly how to set up this entire system in the next 30 days, step by step. No fluff, just action. And if this video resonated with you, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button because I'm here to help you build a faith-led, freedom-driven, financially abundant online business. And I'm dropping new content every single week, every Tuesday, every Thursday, and every Saturday to help you do exactly that. You were made for more than chasing. You were made to build. So let's get to work. I'll see you in the next one.